You don't get to say this very often. This is the new Toyota Hilux, but I do have to be honest, there are a few red flags. See if you can spot them throughout this video. It does look very different to before. It is all new, but under the skin, it is very, very much like the old Hilux parked right over there. It's now 100 millimeters taller, at least this front fascia is. I'm not gonna lie to you, here is new, and from the back, the tub is new, but literally everything back there, down to the door handles, have not changed. So the doors, the roof, the cabin, it's all dimensionally all the same, and they've reused a lot of the parts. This is new though. You have a step here on the side, much like a Ford Ranger and Kia Tasman. And in terms of tub specs, I am a bit disappointed here, I'll be honest with you, because it is exactly the same as before. The fact that it retains the same tub specs as before is a red flag to me. Now listen to this, I'm gonna close the door. It gets a little bit quieter in here. That's right, it's a nicer, quieter interior, and actually significantly nicer and quieter versus before. First of all, it's actually soft touch materials in most places. In the current Hilux, you don't get soft touch materials, but here you do, and that is fantastic. It's really important actually for stopping reflections of sound waves inside of cars. So yeah, it's a quieter interior. However, this thing still has the cabin of the old Hilux, and that means that you are sitting at a bad position. The steel beams on this platform sit quite high, and so as a result, yeah, your legs are at a funny angle, and I just do fear that over a longer journey, that might not be very, very comfortable. All right, back seats. What are they like? Well, at 5'11", I really don't have much leg room. Toe room is not great either, and headroom is also not that great. Like I said, the cabin space is pretty much the same as before. They do say they have redesigned the rear seats, but I really can't tell. All right, let's talk about the engine now. And if you know the old Hilux, you'll be familiar with this one as well. It is the 1GD 2.8 litre turbo diesel 4-cylinder from Toyota, and it hasn't changed. By the way, like I said, make sure you are subscribed because I have driven this thing. I can't tell you about it just yet, but I will in literally 2 days. So you don't want to miss that video. One big thing that they've changed is they have removed the hydraulic steering and replaced it with electronic power steering. But probably most important is they've actually changed the suspension setup, particularly for the rear. They've added new dampers with new valving within those dampers, and that is apparently going to make this thing ride a lot better. But like I said, make sure you're subscribed. I have driven it. I just can't tell you about it yet.